Yeah, I know. Am I wiggling your food around? Alright, what food should I feed my Boston Terrier? One moment. Gotta give her something. Or she's gonna be too fussy because I started wiggling food around. Alright. You want to go with all natural. You want to go with made in the USA. My one exception is Dr. Marty's, because they only could find a Canadian company to make his food. So, but otherwise you want made in the USA, because you want to make sure that you don't get Chinese ingredients that's going to kill your dog. Alright, you want some raw if possible. And for your puppy, you want puppy food. Not all life stages food, but puppy food. So this is the company that I picked. Nobody is endorsing this video. So this is just what I use. You can use what you want to use. There's tons of nice made in the USA natural companies. Don't go with just a moment. Alright. Grain-free is always a good option for dog or cat. There is the whole grain, which has whole with brown rice and oatmeal and stuff in it too. Or grain-free, which is going to be better for if your dog is sensitive. And Boston Terriers end up being sensitive more often than not, so it's probably better just to go for grain-free at the start. Alright. And then this is expensive, but probably the best dog food you can get on the market. And if you can't afford it as a dog food, do it like I do. Have it a topper. So, dog food, topper. Use it more as a treat. Alright, and then probiotic powder. Let's talk about dog food bowl here, since we're talking about dog food here. Hold on. Alright. Boston Terriers have a habit of inhaling the water, sticking their nose way into it and stuff. So you want to get a water bowl that has one of these things in it to protect them from drinking too much water at a time, inhaling the water, which can lead to a lot of health issues. So that's the kind of bowl you want. And yeah, I love these TVs, so these crazy. And then what you want to do for puppy is usually add either a little goat's milk or a little water to your food so it gets a little softer. Especially as all the toppers are quite big. I crust them like that. And then I soak them in water so they are a little easier for puppy. And of course, you can use them as treats too. Though I find it hard to use as training treats because she likes them too much and she's too excited to eat them. So she doesn't want to wait. I use a whole oat, a rolled oat, a circle oat cereal. This is my favorite brand, but it's one I could find. So you just break it apart, and I break it into three because he's still small. 4 because he's still small, and she takes a bit to chew them, especially since he's teething. And then I give her that for the treat. I have the clicker for that. For a pack of generic, colorful clickers. Alright. That's basically it on the dog food. Just don't go for the brands coated in cornstarch and stuff. Make sure you read the label. Make sure the food doesn't have animal byproducts in it. Animal byproducts mean that it could be roadkill, dead zoo animals, and even dead dogs from pounds that still have poison in their system from being put down. So nothing with the straight bone meal. They gotta say where the bone meal comes from. They just say bone meal. Don't trust it. And really, there are a lot of good natural brands out there that have good food in them. Also, try to stay away from pork for a Boston Terrier. Any pork product. They are a gassy dog. So porks, beans, those kind of things will really make them more gassy and more prone to itching and having more allergies. So they're not, and swelling. They're not a dog that you should be giving a little pork chop to, or beans. So take that into account when feeding your Boston Terrier. Now, Boston Terriers are very much more of a sensitive dog. They're prone more to allergies, both skin and other allergies. You do not want to get this dog and feed it junk dog food. If you can't afford high quality dog food, you do not need a Boston Terrier, because you will shorten their life exceedingly, and they have a short life as it is, 10 to 14 years. Some can live longer with really good treatment, but if you shorten that little lifespan out because you can't afford high quality dog food, that's just wrong. So if you're going to get a Boston Terrier, suffer yourself, feed them high quality, or don't get a Boston Terrier at all. If you already have a Boston Terrier and it's too late, just try to get the best you can. Read the labels. No corn syrup, no fillers, no junk in it, no white rice. So you get the best you can for them.